CMPD asking for people to come forward after two shootings around Uptown left one man dead, four others hurt. Two of those hurt are kids under the age of 18 or teens. The first happened Saturday in West Uptown on South Church Street, and just hours later, a deadly triple shooting took place on Siegel Avenue off of East 10th Street. These are just over 2 miles away from each other. That first shooting took place again near Romare Bearden Park. It was around 10:30 Saturday evening, leaving two juveniles hurt. Police say a third person under the age of 18 was arrested in connection with that shooting. At this time, it's unclear what led up to the shooting and whether anyone will face charges. We're told some type of altercation, though, led to the second shooting east of Uptown around 2 in the morning Sunday. One man was pronounced dead, two others hurt. They're still searching for suspects or witnesses to both shootings as well, so anyone with information is being asked to call police or leave an anonymous tip with Crime Stoppers.